Good morning. How is everyone? I'm making sure my mic is working. Hi, Esther. Hi, Lara. Good morning. Esther says, hi there, eating my lunch, my late lunch, and going to my scrap room in a minute. Cool. Hi, Lara. Hi, Ingborg from Belgium. Welcome. I know Esther said it was afternoon for her. Laura said good morning. What is it for you? Ingeborg. For me, it is 9 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, Martha. Martha, are you 4 hours away from me or 3 hours away from me? Do I have that right? I'm still drinking my coffee. Ugh. It is good. Who enjoys a good cup of 7 a.m. in Missouri? Okay, it's only 2 hours. Still 8 a.m. in New York. We're the closest yet, Laura. 1 p.m. Good morning, Laura. 1 p.m. in the UK. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Roz. Everybody's popping in. Nice and bright today. Here, too. Oh, poor Tracy. It's 5 a.m. 10 p.m. in Australia. Wow. 2 p.m. in Belgium. That's pretty good. Good morning, Barbara. I want to make sure I didn't forget anybody. Teresa, Ross, Tracy, Barbara, Sylvia, Ingeborg, and Esther, and Martha, and Lara, and Laura. Oh, good morning, Ria. 7 a.m. in Texas. Ria says she's working on a layout. Great to hear me again. It's early for Tracy. Good morning, Deb. Hi, Duffy. I was thinking of you this morning, Duffy. I'm like, I gotta get that diamond painting video edited and put up. It just seems like I have pockets of, what do you call that? Pockets of priorities. And I just get through that. I'm like, okay, now I got to put this on the, if you will, on the front burner. So right now I'm working on something with someone else and it's due on the 15th. What day are we today? The 11th. I have 4 days. Good morning, Ruby. I have 4 days to kick it into gear. So I got to get that done. So that's what I'm going to do. After I do this, I'll probably do like the intro, materials needed and all that. And then tomorrow it's going to be like all day. That's all I'm going to do. All day, that's all I'm going to do. And then all weekend, I'm going to be editing the photos and the video and all that good stuff. And I have forms to fill out. So that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend on top of moving to the trailer, which I think we're going to do tonight. We were supposed to do it last night. How many of you have a soda stream? I don't even remember my dilemma with my soda stream last year. All of a sudden, we would put our CO2 in, and it would just leak out the CO2, like you're just wasting the CO2. So, of course, it's always cray-cray here. I don't know why. It just is. I'm just going to have to learn that that's... Where are my tiny scissors? Oh, they're on my kitchen table. They're on my kitchen table because we were cutting some stuff last night. Do you guys want to see the new digital files? You're working on a big batch of picture to send to printing? I did that last night. Although I was half asleep, but I remembered, oh no, it's the 10th. The sale ends on the 10th. So I think I got almost 500 pictures printed. I think a lot of it are reprints. But this time I did 4x6 because a lot of times I need 4x6 and I don't have 4x6. So I don't care if I get doubles. I know I have 4,000 pictures to print. I know I have 4,000 pictures to print, and why would I print doubles? But I'm making an extra album for Mason, right? So, okay, here they are. This is what we have been working on. I am in love. Okay. So, whenever it's a collection, we're going to make it available in A4 size for all our across the seas friends. We can't go back and do that for everything because we have 2,500 files out there. But whenever it's a collection, we're going to make it that it is A4 and 8.5 by 11 when it's a collection. So not when there's like divided by color. So this is a collection. It's called Spring Flowers. And look at the difference in color. Plain paper, sticker paper. I didn't do anything except hit print. That's the only thing I did. So the quality of paper absolutely affects the color. So this is more like a muted. It's nice to have both, right? This is more like a muted. And this is like bright, popping colors. I'm thinking about what to put in a travel road trip scrappy kit for August while I'm in bed, not able to do much else. And it got me thinking, you haven't used license plates. I know. I think I put some in the kits for the live May Patreon, Laura. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure I did. And that's coming up. It's already uploaded, ready to go for the 19th. Isn't that okay? Isn't that awesome? But do you want to... I was playing with them. We're going to use them today, right now. I was playing with them, and that's why my scissors are downstairs. This was before he had done the... I have to tell you, I love that he learned how to use my silhouette. I love that he used to use my silhouette because now he makes the files that I can cut it for my silhouette, right? So anyway, I was cutting everything out, and then there's one or two that have stems, right? One or two. Did I use it already? Oh, I must have used it. Wait. I know I have some more already cut. Aha. Here we go. So we print them and cut them often to make sure that, they work. And plus the first time I'm like, buddy, I think there's like something off. And he hadn't put any texture on them yet because I love texture. I like the Probably you won't be able to see it on camera, but it's got kind of a canvasy texture. You're going to hear my printer going off because I just printed these off. Okay, so I was cutting these out and I'm like, wait a second. Which one did I use? Can I change the head? I would absolutely cut that off so I don't waste that. But look, you can change the head of the flower. And then I'm like, what if I want those to be leaves like this? You could just cut totally the stem off. You know what I mean? And then these are leaves for this flower. Although there is leaves. He did make little leaves, so you could put little leaves in behind. But I think it's pretty cool that you can go ahead and just take the head of one and put it over. This is the one I had used the first time. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. So that's cool. Okay. And there's leaves. And this will be, it's one thing. So it's not going to be one of those things that, you know, it's going to be in turquoise. Oh, I should have put it in the other bag. Turquoise and blue, and you know, these are the flowers. It's a collection. Okay. Let's get this party started. I need another drink of water, I think, though. Not water, coffee. I need coffee. I love coffee. I could drink coffee all day long. I remember the days where I used to drink a lot of coffee. Like 4 or 5 cups of coffees a day. How many cups of coffees do you guys drink a day? How many cups of coffee? I'm down to 1. I'm down to 1 because, I mean, my nerves were like, half the time I was vibrating, right? Half the time I was vibrating. Okay. Esther says 1 to 2. I have to say, like, never? You don't drink coffee, Ria? Good for you. Although, I don't think I could wake up in the morning. Just tea. Okay. I tried tea. There was a few flavors, if you will, that I liked. You're not a coffee drinker? I started in university. All those late nights of studying, you know? All those late nights of studying. I might go get my words. Not, you haven't had any since you got sick. That's what I find too, like sometimes when you're not feeling well, the taste is really off, right? Esther says, I don't drink it in the morning. You start with tea. My husband, Dave, is a tea drinker. Well, he's a coffee drinker, but he'll drink tea. Like if we, oh, that's a stitch, like a rub-on. Let's use that. I don't know what it was doing on my desk. If we go somewhere, you know, at friend's house, which doesn't happen very often. I don't think it's happened in a few years. But let's say if we go to my mom's house and they're all having tea, he'll have tea. or at the campground, if a few people are having tea, he'll have tea. I guess we do get together at the campground, right? And that's coming up. We could have moved in on Monday. We could have moved in on Monday, and that just goes to show how we're like, oh. Because any other years, you know, when did we make it official that we were there? Was last year our first year? No, we were there the year before, weren't we? I can't remember. Is this the first time we pay? I think last year was the first time we paid, I think. Yeah, so it's our second full year. I think the year before we stayed in the campsite for 2 weeks, and that's when we decided to move in. Or we went to that campground for almost a month. Esther is in her scrap room. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Whew. I was cold when I got up here, and now I am hot. Do you find, like, I find this t-shirt here, it's like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's a canvas shirt, but it almost feels like it is a canvas shirt. You know what I mean? I'm going to go turn on my fan here because I am dying. It's going to be a long morning if I'm dying all morning. Okay. Now, I should have grabbed, let me grab my words. Let me grab my words. I wish it was that simple, right? You know, when you just can't find the words you want to say. Let me grab my words here. Okay. Yeah. This is a page that I had put together because I was going to go to that crop. Do you remember? That day crop, and I didn't end up going. I have to say, I'm so thankful I made the decision to not go in between the games because, it was a lot. It was a lot that weekend. So we kind of came home and just got a little bit of stuff done in between the games and I think I had a nap. So it's coming to a close though. We have a game this Saturday, 2 more practices, and then the final tournament next weekend. And then it's done for a month. And then he starts his hockey school. Love coffee. Okay, let's get started. It's been 20 minutes. So, we were at Wonderland. And they had gone on this ride where they got soaking wet and they wanted me to go with them. No thanks. I don't think there's anything worse. You're going to think this is funny, but there's nothing worse than soggy underwear. Right? So there's no way. It's like 6 o'clock. We're going to be there till 10. I don't have a change of clothes. I'm not going to get wet. A wet t-shirt, wet shorts, wet sneakers, wet socks. No thanks. Now, for Mason, we had brought him some dry clothes. So we forgot socks though, but Dave had a pair of socks and Mason has adult feet. That's all I'm going to say. So we went back to the truck and got him changed. But this is while I was waiting for them, I had my earpods, and then I was listening to an audiobook. I was just sitting there. It was a gorgeous day. Oh, just before I got some fudge. I must have taken a picture of the fudge. I hope I took a picture of the fudge. I don't remember taking a picture of the fudge. Not cool. In one of my videos, I talked about how, I took over 4,000 pictures. Dave took about 1,000 pictures. My mom took about 1,000 pictures, and her husband took about 1,000 pictures. And there's so many things that we didn't take pictures of. So, man, it's almost like you have to have that camera out and just take pictures of everything. But I was taking a break. I was taking a break. I don't know how I want to go with this layout. I think I'm going to put the pictures side by side like that. Side by side. Let's do that. Let's put the two on here. Look at that. Is that going to be... Oh. Okay. Trying to think. Okay, we'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. I don't know where my ATG gun is, though. So Wonderland is a theme park here in Canada. It's near Toronto, Ontario. And before Mason, we decided that Mason was going to come on the trip. Because if you've been here a while, you know that at first we were like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to bring him because we've never gone on a trip by ourselves. Like we've always had kids. So maybe it would be nice to go on a trip, just adults, Anyway, we decided that no, it was too big of a trip. We needed to take him. So before we decided to bring him, we weren't even going to stop in Ontario. Like those extra 5 days would have been used up out west. But we figure with, a 9-year-old, it would be cool to take him to... am I still live? Am I talking to myself? I'm just going to check. Just give me a second. I'm going to check. Oh, I'm still live. Okay. Uh-oh. Still live. Okay. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. There was just kind of a little lag here, so I was like, uh-oh. Am I live? Am I live? Oh, my Lanta. What happened there? Whew. It's a little crooked. Just a tad. Just a tad crooked. Man. Let's try to fix that. Okay. Let's fix that. Beautiful. I'll just do this. Okay. I think I like that. I think I want to cut out that camera. I wish I had my little scissors up here. I'll use these. Ever since I've had those other ones that I don't need to put my thumbs in the holes, my thumbs are free. So yes, as soon as we decided, yes, we were going to bring Mason, we kind of changed our itinerary. Not that we had written it out at that point, but as soon as we did, we were like, do we want to do Ontario on the front end? Good morning, Elma. Do we want to do Ontario on the front end of the trip or the back end of the trip? And we decided to do it on the back end just because of everything that's going on in the world. And there's usually like thousands of people at these places, so. But it's outdoors, so we were fine. We were fine, but we did do it at the end of the trip. And it was nice. And it's funny because as he was, if you will, living it, he said it was his best time, like what he enjoyed the most. But now when you ask him, what was your favorite time? It's not necessarily that. It's not necessarily the, what do you call it? The water park, which is cool, right? He's like, oh, I really liked this and that, and I love Banff, and I love Jasper, and I love this. And I think now, maybe as he's telling his friends or people, because he talks to adults as much as he does to kids, as he's telling everybody, and they're saying, oh my gosh, that's so cool that you got to do that, I think he's realizing, that was pretty cool. That was pretty awesome. Not that he didn't appreciate it at the time. I think now he's just like super like, wow, that was pretty awesome. Because every time he comes over, he wants to talk about something that we did. And he told me he's afraid to forget. He's afraid to forget, so he wants us to talk about it. He wants us to talk about, you know, everything. What we did, the places we went. And then this summer, or this spring, I guess, on one of his hockey teams, he got to meet a kid from Nunavut. And the kid was super shy, and I said, well, Mason, you should go. I mean, how would it feel if you knew nobody? And, you know, like I said, you know pretty much everybody. There's only a couple people you don't know. You know, put yourself in his shoes. He doesn't know anybody. So he sat next, and he's like, but I don't know what to talk about. I said, you don't know what to talk about? The kid is from Nunavut. Ask him what it's like. Tell him that you went to BC and Alberta, and that online you watch a couple from Alaska, and is it like Alaska? And I said, buddy, as soon as you start talking, I'm sure you'll figure it out. And they did. And then the kid was, Dave said the kid was way chattier after that. So that's good. That is good. Plus, it's teaching the kids social skills. I think we're going to have a generation for a while that their social skills are going to be affected a little bit. So they're going to need to be, you know, guided in not pushed, but you know what I mean. I was going to say shove. Not much better. Push, shove. But you know what I mean. They're going to need to be encouraged. There's the positive word. Encouraged. I'm almost out of ATG. I was hoping to clean it in between, but I don't think I'll be able to, because I was going to get some rubbing alcohol or something and clean it, because ever since I used that 3M, my ATG has not been working well. So I figure it might need a good scrubbing. It might need a good scrubbing. I'll just try to pull off. See how there's extra stuff there? Ugh. I don't know if I'll be able to get that. Let's try. Without spending too much time, but look how much stuff is there with that. Ugh. I know a few months ago, was it Goo Gone? Ow! Was it Goo Gone or was it Undo? That's the name of it, Undo. I couldn't think of the name of it the other day. It was either Goo Gone or Undo. I think it was Undo that I took. And I just cleaned all this up. I got rid of all the buildup, if you will. Because if you don't do that, it really messes up after a while. Okay, I think I did pretty good without using any kind of... what kind of tape do I use? I use the stuff that I get from Tape Jungle, and I love it. I love it. But I had bought the 3M, like the expensive stuff. Like, you know, the expensive stuff on Amazon. I was on that auto delivery where I was getting 2 rolls every month, you know, and building up my collection, you know, because I was kind of running low. Talking about running low, I don't think I have, because I put some in my little cart here, and I have none in my little cart. So you'll have to excuse me. I'll have to go across the room and go get a box and refill. So I get them like from Tape Jungle, and I got 144, and they send them like this. And these are my favorite. And they were $2 a roll instead of $8 a roll. But the $8 a roll one, no good. No good. There's not once that I put it in my ATG gun that it worked perfectly. And I don't get it. Because it's 3M. Like, it's the expensive stuff. So why, okay, what's going on? Why are you not working properly? Uh-oh. I'm telling you, that gimped hand, I'm over it. I can't flip my hand, so a lot of times I have to drop it to pick it up a different way. And then it ends up giving me, you know, I stick to stuff or drop stuff. Okay, just give me a second here. Usually I can put this on with not this much issue. I'm having issues this morning. So there's a little lip there that you can put it on, but a lot of people don't bother with that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Where I've been having issues with my ATG, and this is my new one. This is my new one. So, because I have another pink one. I have another pink one, but it was never working right. So I got a new one. I didn't throw out my old one just in case something happens to this. And I don't want to, you know, I don't want to spend money. There we go. Don't you just love the feeling of a new roll of ATG? The best at Tape Jungle, the best deal? Absolutely. And you know what? If you have people in in your area, you know, that you scrapbook with, because, you know, you don't want to get 144 rolls, just go half on a box or 4 people and then divide it by 4. And then you can say, well, next year we'll do that again, or 2 years from now. I did that for many years. There would be, one of my friends would organize it, and she would order everything, and then we'd all just give her the money. And then we'd split it. And then a year later, she would do it again. But a couple years ago, was it the year I broke my wrist or the year before? It might have been the year I broke my wrist. I just decided I'm going to get 144 rolls. The shipping to my house was only $12, which is not bad. $12. And because I got the 150 roll, I got it for a little less. I think it was $1.50 a roll, but with the exchange and everything and the shipping, it ended up being like $2 a roll. So I can live with that. I can live with that. I don't know if I want that big camera. It's hard to use these big embellishments like that. So if I can use it, I will. I missed a few questions here. How is baby and mom doing? Sylvia asked. They're doing great. Katie's obviously exhausted. Exhausted. But I think her period of sleep might be bigger, like altogether, than when she was pregnant, because she was having such a hard time sleeping when she was pregnant. She would get like an hour here and there. So her husband is still home, and during the day he'll watch the baby, and she'll go get like 3 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep. So let me see here. But oh my gosh, she's adorable. The other day I had to do something. I had to do something in town. And then I called them and I said, oh, do you want an ice cap? You know, ice cap. And her husband doesn't drink coffee, but a frozen lemonade or something. And then I can just go and hold the baby and sniff her for a minute. My daughter says I'm weird. Mom, you're weird. I'm like, what? There is nothing like the scent of a baby. Her husband says, that's so commercial, It's because of the soap you use for their clothes. Well, absolutely, but it's still the smell of a baby. Oh my gosh. And it's been so long since I sniffed a baby. So she was here. They came for supper because she had a rough night. So I said, how about if you come for supper? This was on Sunday. I said, how about if you come for supper and I'll, you know, make supper and Then you don't have to worry about making supper and all this stuff. And so anyway, I always like hurry and eat. And then she was like, you can pick her up. And I'm like, she was sleeping peacefully because we have a little bassinet here too. She was sleeping peacefully in the bassinet. And I was just like rubbing her feet. And I was sniffing her feet. And I was kissing her feet. She's like, you can pick her up. And I'm like, oh, she's just so peaceful. I'm just happy to just be able to stare at her and look at her. Rhea says, I think I missed it completely, but the baby is there already. Yes, Rhea. She was born on April 27th. She was a preemie. She was 3 weeks early. But she did really well. She did have jaundice, but 24 hours in the hospital and it was all good. She was 6 pounds, 8 ounces. So not a small baby. I mean, she was small, but for 3 weeks ahead, that's pretty good. My friend, her daughter was 1 week late. 1 week late. And her baby was 6 pounds, 2 ounces. So if Katie would have went to term, she would have had a big baby like she was, almost 9 pounds. I'm trying to see. Let's take out these flowers. See how we can use these. Yes, babies smells. Oh, they're just amazing. They're just amazing. I love babies. And I think too, like I said, I never thought that we were ever going to experience that again. And I think I might have said this to you guys before, but about 2 weeks before she told us she was pregnant, Dave and I had gone to a restaurant. And all of a sudden I hear, meh, meh, you know, and I turn around and there's a dad holding a newborn baby. The baby couldn't have been more than a couple of weeks old, you know, or even less. And I kind of tapped Dave and I said, oh, look, I said, we're never going to experience that again. And I said, that's so sad. Like, that's kind of behind us now. And within 2 weeks, she told us she was pregnant. So it was like, yay. She said, I haven't talked to her today yet, because I got up and came right away to do the live. But the night before, she said the baby did pretty good. So that's good. Duffy says, my twins were 4 pounds. 3 months preemie. Oh. Wow. That is small. But twins are normally preemies, right? Because to tell you the truth, I don't even know how we grow one. It just baffles me. Like, it baffles my brain. Okay, let's see. Let's just take them all out. I haven't played with them yet. I've cut them out. I've looked at them. I went to town the other day. I had a package of them in my pocket. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm going to try and make little clusters here. I think I want to do maybe instead of that here, maybe we want to do it here. Yeah, that was literally 8 pounds, right? 2 babies, 8 pounds, and 14 weeks to go. Yeah. Well, that's what I told Kate. I said, you know, if she would have went to full term, she probably would have been the size that Katie was. Your twins are 31 years old now, Kristen. 6 pounds and 5 pounds. You made it to 38 weeks. Wow, that must be some kind of record. Because I hear I thought with twins, if you made it to 32 weeks, like you're doing good. I don't know what colors I want to put together with these flowers. That's a pretty good size for 26 weeks, the 4 pounds. Yeah. My mom, how big was my mom when she was born? She wasn't very big. It was under 4 pounds. Doc reckoned they'd have been 9 pounds each. Now 22 and 6'3". Oh my Lanta. Oh my goodness. Deb says, my great aunt had twins in the 50s who were 10 pounds plus each. And she was a tiny lady. She was bigger around than she was in height. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Your niece was 2 pounds, 4 ounces. Well, that's what my mom was. She was 2 pounds something. Like she was super, super small. And back then, she didn't even go to the hospital. Like my grandmother had her at home and they didn't go to the hospital. They put her in a shoebox and put her under the wood stove at night, which, when you think about it, acted as an incubator, right? Because heat rises, but it was warm enough that she was warm. But in a shoebox. Little Peanut, that's what I called Lexi. I text Katie every day and ask her, how's my little Peanut? And she's 6 something. She's probably over 7 pounds now because Lexi is a little piggy. Katie sent me a recording of her eating, and she sounds like a baby calf eating. Katie sent me the video. She goes, aggressive. I don't like it there. Let's move it. I'm not indecisive whatsoever this morning. I actually slept really well last night. I think I went to bed at a decent time. I haven't read in probably, I don't know, a few days. I haven't read in a few days, which is not good. I like to read almost daily, right? I like to read daily, and I haven't read in a few days. Just because, I don't know, I get to bed and I just feel like watching something. I don't know why. I don't feel like you know, reading or anything like that, but I got to put my butt into gear. I have 2 books that are due on the 16th, which is like what, next Tuesday? So chop chop. I'm about a third of the way in for one book, but I gotta get on that. It's not that I'm not enjoying the books. Even though I know you through scrapbooking, I always think of you when I write in my reading journal. I gotta update my reading journal too. I was listening to someone this morning and they were talking about time and how we always, you know, well, if I had more time and just time. I can't remember the quote she said, and I was like, oh, that is so true. But so true. We're always like trying to find more time, right? If I just had more time to do this and more time, but really, at the end of the day, in the end, let's just use our time for doing things that we love, right? Let's use our time and use it for things that we love. Yes, laundry has to be done, dishes have to be done. All that stuff needs to be done. But we need to make time for other stuff too. Right? I think I'm going to put a little mushroom in there. I might, if I could find, if I had a smaller one. I don't know if I have a smaller one. Ooh, these are big. Well, that's good. I like that. The flowers go with the mushrooms. Yay. Because in nature, you'll have like little mushrooms growing and flowers and, oh, they're cute. Where am I going to put that last cluster? We got to put another cluster. Just like that. So what are you guys' plan for today? I told you already, as soon as I'm done this, I got to go full on starting to film another video. And then I think, trying to think what else I could do today. I got to figure out what to make for supper. I gotta start. I did quite a few what's for dinner, but I'm not used to filming when I'm cooking, and half the time I think about it and I'm like, oh, I just finished preparing it, and I forgot to take the camera out. So I don't know. I don't know if I need to set up, what do you call it? A camera there, and then it'll remind me. Oh, you know what I forgot to do this morning? You're cleaning the bathroom after the live. I just remembered I have to go water my tomato plants and my pepper plants and all that stuff. I wanted to clean my bathroom today too. Okay. And we're bringing our trailer. We are doing it today because we're all going over tomorrow to sleep there, like all our friends. So I don't want to get there tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just wanted to be there and ready. There and ready. Perfect. No, I think I like that yellow one. Or do I want to go a size smaller? No. What I liked is that he's done them all different sizes so that you can layer them. I like that. The detail. I was like, buddy, you don't need to, doesn't have to be like, detail. That's just not his personality. He just loves the details. He gets hyper focused on stuff, and I think that's the ADHD, autism spectrum. He gets hyper focused on stuff. So look at this one. This one's pretty cool. I don't know if you can even... I missed something. Oh, Duffy asks, question, as part of my reading bingo, I need to read a holiday book while on holiday. What are your suggestions? You were hoping for a tropical crime solving one? I'll have to think about that one. You're changing the beds and lots of laundry to do today. I did that. When did I do that? On Sunday. I did it on Sunday. It was awesome. I'm like, oh, it's on the weekend and it's going to free up my week. Yay. But I still have laundry to do. I could probably throw another one in. I can throw another one in for sure. I'm trying to find a third flower for here because there isn't three. I'm looking. I'm looking. Ooh. I don't know about a tropical crime one. I'm thinking of books here. But I know there's one. Do you like romance? There's one by Christina Lauren where they go to a wedding. Everybody gets sick from food poisoning, and they're the only two that doesn't get food poisoning. And they're one of them is the twin of the bride, and the other one's the brother of the bride, and they look enough alike that they can go on the trip, and they're nemesis. That was pretty funny. It was, but I can't remember the name. Small reddish one by the check paper. That one? Put that one there, the one I'm holding. Let me see here. Oh, I didn't put a mushroom in this one. I didn't put a mushroom in this one. I don't know. You moved it? Probably. Okay. I'm going to take my time. And just look. I'm being way fussier than I need to, but it's all good. It's all good. No, I don't want green. How about this? No, I was going to say, how about this white one? But that one's white. It's smaller, but ties in the red as a triangle. Yeah, I just can't. Like this one? This is like a reddish orange. Oh, this one. Did I print my December daily photos? No. No. I was proud of myself, Laura, for printing the 500 pictures that I did last night. I was like, yay! And I almost didn't do it. Of course, I was in the vehicle. Hi, Ina. A fellow Canadian. Of course, I always see those emails when I'm not at my house, right? So then I'm like, oh, I'll do it when I get home. Wow. Then I never do it. Now it's funny because the other ones, I wish they were a little smaller. And this one, I wish it was a little bigger. See, that's exactly what I like when we did, some flowers, and then we did the different sizes. We're going to make it work, though. We're going to make it work. See if this one was a little smaller. Little smaller. Typical, right? I need a half pint. I need a half pint. Like, see, this is the perfect size right there. So you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm just going to do that. I got to read that. Inborg says, I'm reading a book from Tess Gerritsen, Alarm False Red. It's about astronaut in space and troubles with heat up there. Oh, cool. I love books in space. And actually, I'm reading one too right now. I can't remember what it's called, though. I said the name last time. Let me see. Let me see if Goodreads is working today. The World Gives Way. That's really good too. I haven't made any progress since last Thursday on it though. 0. I might have read a chapter. I don't know. I just haven't been in the reading mood. And that's okay. I mean, it is what it is. It's just one of these things that right now my brain just can't focus on that right now. So it's all good. I'm like, I think I've read, here's my challenge, 58 out of 100 books. I'm 23 books ahead of schedule. So even though I have a week of maybe a little slump, I'm okay. I'm way ahead of schedule, so I'm not too worried about it. And last night I did read like not on that book, but I read a chapter in one of the other books that I'm reading. Okay, what's going on? So, but I have a book that I have to finish for sure by the 16th. So, and that's that one there, The World Gives Way, because I cannot renew it again. I've renewed it the maximum time because it's a library book. I've renewed it the maximum time. And I'm enough in it. I'm invested. So I don't want to not know what happens. You know what I mean? Or have to wait another 6 months before I get it. So that book is getting read. So tonight when we get back from setting up the trailer, I'm not going to watch anything. I'll start reading that book again. For sure. Or maybe even this afternoon. Once I'm done all the recording that I have to do. Sometimes what I like to do is just take a little break, read for an hour, and then I start editing videos. But it's like my lunch break, right? I read for an hour. Okay. I think this page calls for some stitching. I'm just gonna, I looked to see if I could just get, because you know, there's all kinds of these pens, all different colors, but I've noticed that I'm not one for the different colors. I just want black. So I wish I could just get different patterns with the black with this. And I can't find it. So we'll just use what we have. Now we need to put some enamel dots. Oh, we need words. We need words. What color words? Maybe, I was going to say maybe gray, and I'm like, that's what I had. Maybe pink? Maybe light gray. Maybe light gray. I didn't like the dark gray. Maybe light gray. Let's see what words we have in there. Now, do I want white font or black font? White font, or I'm going to do So Much Fun. I think I'm going to do white font. And I like this one because it's nice and big. Then I want something about capture. Is there something caught on camera? Ha ha ha. Because, you know, there's a camera. There is a camera. Love it. And good times. Good times. I don't know what color I'm going to do. I don't know what color I'm going to do. The dots. What are they called? Enamel dots. Trying to see here. Are you going to do another layout on today's live or just this one? I don't know if I'm going to finish the other one. I'll tell you what I was kind of thinking with those. Doesn't it just finish, like when you put a word like that? I find it just finishes that cluster. Of course, I didn't finish my thought. I just go right on to another one. I think what I'm going to do, because when I saw those flowers, I'm like, ooh, you know those layouts where I do the circles and then you can put stuff all around? Or I could just do one circle and then kind of lay out the flowers all the way around. December daily, I think I'm done. I think I'm done my December daily, Duffy. Yay. Because last time we did 4 or 5. And I'm pretty sure the end of the month, I'm gonna do like 2 days on one page. Because I didn't take many pictures at all. So I am done. I just got to print the pictures. And that, I don't want to print it at my local place, right? Because I make them all different sizes. So that I'll print with my printer. Now, let me see. Ooh. Well, I'm going to take this here. Yeah, I just need the photos. Just need the photos. It'll come. It'll come all together. What time did I finish last year's? I think it was in July. So I'm actually ahead of the game. I'm actually ahead. I'm going to pat myself on the back. I'm ahead. Because we're only May. And all I have to do is put the photos in. You know what? Too many things in life we get, if you will, not put down or shot down, but you know what I mean. Let down. We feel let down by our performance. So how about everybody today pat yourself on the back? Let's do it. Pat yourself on the back. We're doing well. Everything that we did today that didn't get done yesterday is a bonus, is good, is something that's done. Oh, can I ask you girls a favor? Please, please, please. Everybody that's here right now and anyone that watches it in the future, can you like and share? Just so we have more friends. Just so we have more friends. There we go. Oh, I like that. The dots really made it pop. We're rocking it. Absolutely. We are rocking it. And I think if you share while I'm live, it might, like share it with other people so that we have more people. Okay, so I just added some of this Bombay Black India ink. Woohoo! I like that. I like this layout. I didn't know how it was gonna fare, but I like it. And you know what? Adding just that strip of word. Sometimes you're like, I'm putting this cluster together and it's just not coming together as a cluster. Add a strip of word. It just brings it together. Oh, my friend. I feel so bad. I hope they fix that soon, my friend. Exactly. It'll get done when it gets done. Health is number one. We gotta take care of ourselves so that we're here and healthy. I should be fun scrapping, not a to-do. I've changed my to-do list in a choose-to list. Good one, Esther. I like it. Just when I am feeling to do it, I do the things from my... That's a good one. My choose-to list. Oh, I like it. I really do. I love those flowers. Okay, so we're gonna play. I don't know if we're gonna get a flower, a picture in it, but I think I'd like to, I don't know, come up with something. Oh, you know what I just realized? I had some enamel dots. Oh well, I like using my own. Let me go get a white sheet of paper. And the reason I don't know if we're going to get a layout done today is another layout done today is I just thought of this right as we were doing this and I was using the flowers. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I did the circle She says, I've got a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so we shall see what they say. I'll be thinking of you, friend. Okay, let's do this. And then maybe put flowers all along, all over, so it's like a vine. This is like my vine. Ooh, one on the side of the page. Oh, wait. Ooh, that's pretty. All on one side. I just thought of this too, so let's... Hi, T. Oh, you're exhausted from work. Maybe something, I don't know. I'm thinking out loud here. Like a vine on the side of your layout. Let's put this aside for now. Keep me updated, absolutely. I was gonna send you a message yesterday. I opened my Messenger app to send you a message, and then somebody else had sent me a message. You know that rabbit hole that you get into, right? You go to do something, but then something else is there, and you're like, oh, I got to respond to that right away. And then it was like, oh, yes, I'm on Facebook. Let's go look at Marketplace and see if I can find... I'd never finished my thought when I first started about Marketplace, and I found a SodaStream machine. I have one. Josh wants one. And so I have one that was broken. So I told him, I said, if you can fix it, you can have it. If you can fix it, you can have it. So yesterday, after he finished getting all these done, he started working on that SodaStream to try to fix it, because he was like, I can get this for free, right? So he went, and anyway, short story long, he got it fixed, or long story short, whatever. He got it fixed. He figured out what was wrong with it. We had an old SodaStream, and all it was like the gasket, which, by the way, I ordered online off Amazon, but it's not going to come in till, what did it say? Between May 31st and June 15th. What the French toast. So we found a gasket because we weren't sure if that's what the problem was, but the gasket was like from the 1980s. I'm just going to say it fixed the machine, but I'm like, you need some new gaskets, right? So I ordered some, and I get on Amazon, and they're like $5 for 5 instead of 10 for 5. So I'm like, yes, we have to wait. You can use the gasket from the 1980s for now. And then when it comes in, you can have it. I don't know if I like that, but I really like just off to one side. What do you guys think? I really like the off to one side look. I really like that. I really, really like that. So anyway, then I'm like, I'm going to look on Facebook. I went to message you, and then while I was there, somebody else had messaged something pretty important about one of their family members had passed away. So I went right away to offer my condolences and everything. And then I went to look for, I'm like, hey, I bet you I could find SodaStream on Facebook Marketplace. I get there. There's a lady that's selling hers for $45, right? $45. It includes the CO2, which just the CO2 is $40 when you first buy it. And if he was going to take mine, he was going to have to buy a CO2, right? $40. So I had $40, not $45, and I didn't feel like going out and having to take out more money. So I just thought, well, I'll ask her, will you take $40? And she said yes. So I said, cool. Where and when can we meet? Good night, Duffy. So I got a SodaStream, the machine, which they're 120 plus, right? They usually come with don't they usually come with the CO2? No. You have to buy the CO2 separately. They wouldn't send CO2 in the mail. Oh, maybe. Do they come with CO2s? Let me check. Amazon. SodaStream machine. Yeah, they come with the CO2. So still 120, 140, depending on the kind. But I got it for $40, and it comes with a bottle too. So, yay. Yay. I think I want words through that. Do I want the dark gray words, or do I want other words? Do I want this? Let me see. So he's pretty happy. I just ended up buying it for him. $40. Hello. Good price. She was like, yeah, I don't know how much is left in that CO2, but we've never refilled the CO2. So that machine is like new. And the one I was going to give him, I mean, I've used my machine a lot. Does it still work? Now, yes. And last summer when I bought my second one, I paid $50 with no CO2. It was just the machine. I'm pretty sure there was no CO2. No, there was no CO2. Because I already had 2 CO2s. So I don't know what she did with the machine, the CO2. She must have sold it separately or something. But, so I thought that was a good deal back then. I guess I got ripped. But see, I was thinking, for me to get a new machine, it's $120. I already have the CO2s, yada, 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 you know. So, let's do summer. Let's do summer. Like that. So that was fun to get that. And then some of his friends, they had a bread maker and they didn't want it anymore, so they gave it to him. So he's building his stash. He's building his stash. Okay. Just like that. Should I put on this side? I'm just going to put a few words. Just like that. I'm just going to put like a 4x4 photo in there. You know, it'd be cool. I'm going to take out my enamel dots, and I might put enamel dots throughout this. Is he thinking of moving out? Who knows? He's 23. I'm thinking yes, right? He wants to leave the house for his first home, right? Yeah. First time, well, he moved out a couple times, but it was only a couple of months. Like it wasn't very long. But we shall see. He went out to, if you remember there, I told you he went out to Quebec a few times last summer. And altogether, he stayed for 3 months. A couple times, Laura. A couple times. And he went out for like 3 months last summer. Between last summer and last fall. So we'll see. I think that was a trial run. I think that was a trial run. Okay. Let's see. This is the perfect kind of layout to just use like remnants of stuff. Right? Remnants. Let's just take out the whole. So no heartbreaking goodbye for you. It's, you know what? Yes and no. I think at some point you have to just trust that they're going to do the right thing. So I've had to let it go, because I worry, I fuss, everything, and you can't. They have to make their way. They have to make their way, right? So have to make their way. And we have to be good with it. We have to be good with it. And he's a good kid. He's not, you know, it's not as if I have to worry about a gazillion thing. He's a good kid. So let me see. He was telling me last night, because most of my recipes are, you know, in my head. He's like, Mom, that's not good. That's not good. So I have to make sure to do those videos online, right? For recipes. Got to start those soon. agree. My middle child went to Ohio. We're in Minnesota back in July 2019. Then with everything that hit, it was a hard time. Then she called for us to come and get her in October 2020. So, okay. Let me see. Is that okay with the dots, or should I keep the dots onto one side too? Do you know what it reminds me of? Oh no. It kind of reminds me of a half moon. Doesn't it remind you of a half moon? So I don't think I want the dots on that side. I think we're going to stop right here. I think I like it all on that side. Right? We gotta let them forge their way. Okay. Ooh, I like this a lot. Like I said, I'm not going to have a photo. That's all good. I wonder if I should try to just fix that, because when I pulled, that's fine. When I pulled the enamel dots off, it kind of pulled the paper. Okay. I need something for a title, but I don't know what my pictures are going to be. Should I put leaves in there? Should I put leaves? Just so it looks like they're flying away with the wind too. I kind of like that. Right there. Well, that is simple, but I like the impact that it has. Okay. Oh, I like it. I don't know if I should put Ingbor says, I have 5 boys. 4 of them left the building. It's all part of growing up. 4 out of 5. It must feel like I only had 3. And to go from like the 3 to the 2, that was a huge thing. And then to go from 2 to 1, again, that was huge. So what's that saying? I will not cry. I will not cry. I will not cry. Should I put that mushroom there? kind of like it. Kind of gives it a little bit of balance. Kind of wishing, because I didn't have anything with this, right? I just grabbed a sheet of white cardstock and a pen, and I used the leftover, some of the words, cut up some new ones. So I'm like, no, I don't think black would look okay. I think I'm good with pink. Let's just do. Okay. And I don't think our house is ever going to be quiet. Because Mason is here quite a bit, right? Like even, he had a tournament last weekend. He slept over here on Thursday night because it's just easier for Jess because she has to go to work. She can go early and then, you know, because she has to leave for the games. And he didn't have to sleep Friday night, but he wanted to. So he slept Friday night and he had games early Saturday morning. So that worked out great. We were going anyway. Then he went home Saturday night. Sunday at 4, we had just gone for a walk. And the phone rings and it's Mason. Mammy, can I come over? I'm like, it's Sunday night, buddy. You have school. Yeah, just for a few hours. So I was like, okay. Get your mom to meet us. Like there's a garage that's kind of in the middle. And so we did that. And he went back home at 7:30 that night. Just in time to get ready for school. And then yesterday I went to pick him up for hockey. So we see him quite a bit. And Saturday he's got a game. Deb says, I think my youngest will be the hardest. I'm used to having more than 2 to cook for. He's 22, works down the street. I don't know if he will leave soon. Probably not for another year, right? It's kind of like this. Be thankful for that. A quiet house is lonely. My grandkids, who I spent every day with, moved from South Carolina to New Hampshire. You miss them so much. Oh, I know. Our friends were saying, oh my gosh, I don't know if I would like that, have them so often, because we kind of paid our dues, you know what I mean? Like we raised our family, and I'm like, I love having Mason around. I think I would miss him terribly if I couldn't see him as often as I do. And now with little Lexi, like, I don't know if I would like that they are far away. Like I said the other day, I wasn't having a bad day, but I wasn't having a great day. And I went over just to sniff her. I didn't stay long because I know they're tired and everything. And I called first. I didn't just show up. But I'm like, can I just go hug her for a minute? Sylvia says, I only had 2, a boy and a girl. That was hard for us. But my daughter and family lives 5 minutes away, that's awesome. And son is 15 minutes. Both my daughters are, one is about 10 minutes away and the other one's about 15 minutes away. So not bad at all, right? I like that. So simple. No pattern paper on this. I love these flowers. And And right now, if you use Gold 50, you can get 50% off. And you get the Studio 3 file too in A4 and Ruby says, I'm getting my frequent flyer miles for sure. Just got back from a visit. Oh, and that would be so expensive. The flights in the States are less than in Canada, though. My friend, her daughter, just had a baby in last September. Now, the good thing for them is that their daughter is an stewardess, like an air flight attendant. So she gets good deals on flights. So that is a good thing, right? Look, just a different look, but oh my Lanta. Love these. They go well in clusters. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to have, well, oh, I was going to say I can't wait to have pictures of my garden and stuff with flowers and stuff, but I have pictures from my trip. We went to a couple of flower gardens, right? Oh, I have a purple one. Let me go get another 8.5 by 11. Do I have an 8.5 by 11? I hate cutting into 12 by 12 for stuff like this. But oh, yes I do. Yay! I was going to say, but I don't think I have 8.5 by 11. Okay. Isn't that different, Ruby? Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And you know, for Patreon right now, we're doing designs. So I'm forever thinking about designs, right? And I think yes, there is like the, if you will, the rules, right? The L design, the diagonal design, the center design, the da-da-da. But I think if we use ideas or concept, then you can come up with different designs. That's not like a rule, if you will. Yay. You're going to rewatch the end. Your back is killing you. I feel ya. My back is good today. Most days it's good. I find if I, do long days. Ooh, how about if, bye Rhea. Tracy says, I'm awake. You love the flowers? Oh, I like that. See? Another design. Love that. Hope you feel better, Rhea. Let's do that. Oh, I really like that. Should I? Ooh, ooh. Do you know what I'm thinking right now? You know those big flowers from 49 and Market? That would be cool. Right now. Crawling on the side of the page here. Or I don't know if that's too much. That would be cool on another page. I just found another design just by playing. Oh, I like that. And then here I could just put a strip of pattern paper, but I don't like them together. But I need to do that. I need to do that. Like put that size of paper. Let's get another sheet. Another white cardstock. I guess we're gonna be doing partial stuff today. Should we do the whole thing? Like that? And do this? Ooh, I kind of like that. I like it. Okay, let's do that. Hey, we might not be completing pages, but man. These flowers are versatile. And you know what I liked is I put like a big one on the bottom, a bigger one on the top, a bigger one on the bottom here, and then a big one in the middle, and then two smaller ones. Let me see here. I'm trying to find like different versions. Of the black. Ooh, what about blue? Oh, see, this is a big one. So I don't want a big one. A medium-sized one. Okay. Oh, that's cute, Sylvia. She said a picture of baby Lexi titled Blooming. That is perfect. And believe me, I have tons of pictures. She sent me a picture. The other day I sent her, I said, I need baby goodness. And she sent me like, oh my gosh, such funny pictures. When she yawns, she has such big yawns that her whole face disappears. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, I like them both. I like all three of them. How fast did we do those pages? Pretty fast, right? I mean, obviously there's going to be more. But how fast did we do these? I love it. I love it. Yawns are always so cute, right? Oh my gosh. This is still wet, so I don't want to put it here because it's going to make a mess. Okay. Well, that worked out. I'm thinking I can do either white mats on here, or I could do, oh my gosh, I can print like almost 8.5 by 11, right? 8.5 by 11. That's cute. Did they have a newborn photo shoot? Well, they kind of did one themselves. She takes pictures of her like every day. And then we got one of those blankets, you know, that you can put 1 month, 2 months. Well, I printed out these. So she's doing the 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks thing. And then we'll do like, you know, the 1 month. So oh my goodness. She's so stinking adorable. So cute. Okay. Trying to think if I could do anything else. I could put enamel dots. Hi, Melissa. I'm wondering if I could do, of course, I didn't have any pattern papers or anything, but I just love how bright it is. I don't know if I want to put enamel dots in there. All around the edges of one cardstock. Why not? Let's do one more. You know, that's almost, you know, when they say like, when you do like mixed media, to just do a whole bunch and then you have a bunch of backgrounds. That's what we're doing today. We got one Melissa, for you that just joined us, we did get one layout done. One layout completely done. And then I just wanted to play, oh my goodness. That ink is going through the cardstock. It's not the best quality cardstock, but still, it went right through. So I better clean my hands if I'm going to touch another white cardstock. Okay. I'm not going to put any of that black ink around there. I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, do you this is sort of like one of the designs that we did for Patreon. So how about if we do something like this, sort of along the same line, just to give us a base, right, to follow. We're just going to start laying stuff. And then we can move them around if we don't like it. Now I'm going to use different sizes. I think there's about 40, I forget how many pieces there is. There's quite a few pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I think there's 44 pieces. I'll have to do a better count of it. So 44 pieces. And I printed it quite a few times. Okay, let me see here. I don't think I like the ones with the stems. You had to take me to the laundry room. Can you put a load in for me, Esther? I need to put a load in, and I can't do laundry until I'm done recording up here, because then you guys would hear it on the recording. So I can only do laundry in the afternoons. Okay, that's all like 3 big flowers. So let's move that. Should I put a little white one there? Oh, we did one full layout, and now, sorry, Melissa, it's been happening a lot today. Now we're using our new digital files, and we're just seeing how many, like this is the 3rd. No, this is the 4th. Where's the 3rd? This is the 4th way that we've used these flowers. We did this in a circle. Then we did this on the side. Then we did this. Now we're doing this. Now we're doing this. Should we, and then I bet you could do one where you kind of did, you know what I mean? Like that. Like all the way around. Wait, let's not do that now. I kind of like this look. I kind of like this look. I think I'm like a minimalist kind of scrapper. So I like this, right? I like this. Like that. I'll be doing lots of girly pages with the new grandbaby. You're right, Melissa. Okay. You know what? I really like black. I like black because I find that it makes everything pop. Oh, one more. I find that it makes everything pop. Right? Let's do, I'm going to go get another, I'm going to need to buy another 8.5 by 11 of cardstock here. Let's do 6 by 6. 6 by 6? Is that big enough? Let's do 7 by 7. You know what? The biggest I can go is 8 by 8. Let's do 8 by, oh, I can do 8.5 by 8.5. No, let's do 8 by 8. 8 by 8. I can always cut it down. Ooh, I like that. It's like a frame. Okay, let's do that. Remember I've said that to you guys lately, that I find that I'm liking scrapping without photos. Wow, I like that. It's simple, but pretty. Now I could, right? Keep doing that. But this one, we're going to call it good. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. We're going to do the same concept, but a little bit more, if you will, involved. Okay. I got myself a good challenge. I think so. And you know what? This one, I'm going to glue it as I go. I don't want to put all that down and then have to lift it all up and move it. So what I'm going to try to do, off the edges, oh my gosh, T. Yes. We're going to do this one first. I don't know if I have enough. I thought I had lots cut. I thought I had enough cut. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do one edge, like when we do the next one. How about pink? How about green? I don't want to finish it now because I want to do T's idea. Man. There. Stick and plonk, as Adele always says. Is that what she says? I said stick it. I don't know if you've heard that story. I want to make some enamel pins that say stick it. There's a long story behind it. Okay. Oh man, I want to do it all the way around, but I want to do your idea, T. And we didn't cut. And it's too bad because we did we did one that was an A4 and we turned it into stickers. Like we printed it on sticker sheets or sticker paper. And you should also take some of the smaller ones and pop them on foam tape and layer over the big ones. Great idea. I don't know how much I'm going to have left though. I need I thought I was going to have some for like a long time. But see, I could put like maybe this one like right here on foam tape. Okay, you get the idea. I don't think I'll be able to finish this one because I'm running out. Do you remember that paper bag that challenge that we did with the paper bag? And how many ideas came out of that? This is like that, right? This is so like that. Oh, I like that. So just imagine that going all the way around. All the way around. Ooh, I could put some flowers and mushrooms on one. I'm going to put foam tape in behind this one. Great idea, Tracy. Cover the left side till 4 inches completely full with flowers. Like pick a section and completely fill it. Good idea. I want to try that like off the edges like what she said too. Oh my goodness, we could be here all day. So I can't finish that. That's sad. I want to finish it, but flowers all the way around. I love that. Okay, let's go get it. Oh, wait. Let's put at least this in the middle. This one will do 6 by 6. This one will do 6 by 6. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm loving this. So cute. But it's going to go all the way around. Once we're done this, I'm going to print a whole bunch and get them cutting on my silhouette. I need more. I need more. Okay. Now we're going to do off the page. And this will be our last one because I'm running out of flowers. Or I think I could be doing this all day. I think I could be doing this all day. This is cool. I know there are autumn leaves, but do you have green foliage to go with the flowers? He did, like, there we go. He did add some little leaves in there. And I don't think you were here yet, Tracy. But yesterday I was playing with them. And you can cut these up. And let's say change the head of that flower too. So then you can take, I don't know, I've kind of used them almost all up here. But you can take that. I would absolutely cut that off first so then you can use it somewhere else. But you can absolutely change this. Or, oh, I forgot to mention that part. That one right there, you can do this. So you have like a little leaf on the side there and the little stem. Or you can do it on this side. Do you see what I'm saying? Let me see. And this. Where did you get your flowers from? They're beautiful. Cindy, there are designs. Thank you. If you go to NicoleJones911.com, This is our new, they're called, I think he called them springtime flowers or spring flowers. And we have like 2,500 different digital files, but with our new files, we provide the Studio 3 in A4 and 8.5 by 11. So this is my silhouette that cut all this for me. And on the A4, for me, what I do is I cut it on sticker sheet, and then it just cuts one layer, and then these become stickers. I love that. And then you get, if you don't have a cutting machine, that's okay, because it also comes with just like a PNG file that you can cut them out yourself if you want, in both 8.5 or A4 size. And right now we have a sale going on. It's called Gold Rush. So if you enter at checkout Gold 20, you get 20% off the bundles, which are already discounted between 40 and 50% off, or Gold 50, and you get 50% off everything. Like all the single digital files, not the bundles because that's kind of a different thing, but all the classes, all the old crops. And T said it, my son is the one that designed those. Now I have to tell ya, he's pretty excited with the direction, I guess. That's adorable. A full page of green leaves and stems would be handy. That totally would be. I have to write that down. We have so many things flying around right now. A full sheet of stems and leaves. A full sheet of stems and leaves. Because I have to tell you, he didn't put very many on this. And I'm like, that's not enough. We need more. So he did add some. But yes, a full sheet. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. And I guess our last one that we did, which was our first one for, oh my goodness, what happened there? A sheet must have fallen on this. This was our first one that was like a collection. This was Springtime Garden. I love that puppy. And I love the bees. We want to do a whole thing of like flying. The flying one too. Oh, I love this set. I got to use this more. This will be our challenge next Thursday. I'm going to cut a whole bunch of these out. We got to use these up next week with the flowers. Ooh. And if you can get me the files done for the mushrooms for the studio, for what do you call it? The silhouette. I'll cut a bunch of mushrooms too. Oh, I didn't use this flower yet. Let's use this flower. What was the link again? NicoleJones911.com. I saw on the site that the doilies are coming. Yes, that's what he's working on now. He's going to do the doilies, if you will, the old way. Because to me, doilies is like the viewfinders. It's going to be something that you want to use as a foundation. So we're going to want all the sizes, right? We're going to want the 2 inches. We're going to want the 1.5. We're going to want, I think the smallest we're going to go is 1.25. And then we're going to want the 4-inch and 5-inch sizes, or 3-inch or whatever. So those ones are not going to be a collection. It's going to be, if you will, the original. Oh, I didn't glue this one down. Oh, I thought I did. Not enough glue, I guess. Okay, this one here too, I could put some on foam tape and make them 3D. I think I'll put this one on foam tape. I'll put this one on foam tape. There we go. There. And I know I'm going to have to cut the top of that. Holy moly. That's great tea. Wow, how big is your crop? Okay, let me see here if I can. I'm running out of flowers. I'm running out of flowers. Do I want to put just a random mushroom in there? I think I would want smaller ones to do that. $39 girls. Holy cannoli. That's awesome. I'm hoping to go to a crop. I think the next one is June 6th, which I don't think I'll be able to go to that one too. That's basically like our first weekend at the campground is going to be this weekend. But then the weekend after, we're having our crop, right? Our virtual crop. I don't know if I mentioned that already or not. We're having a virtual crop May 26th to 27th, where we're going to do 10 layouts. You know what? I just thought of maybe a challenge that we could do is something like this. You know? You think we could come up with other stuff we could do with these flowers? These are so versatile. I'm trying to think of another kit, one of our digital files that we could say that with. Let's see how many, you know, X amount that we can do in an hour. How's that sound? That could be one of the it won't be finished, but it'd be something like this. That's a challenge. That's an awesome challenge. I'm always trying to think of different challenges. How many pages using ... can we do in an hour? How's that? And we'll start the clock. Yeah, that's a good challenge. Because that's what I'm working right now. I'm working on coming up with challenges for the virtual crop, which last time you guys were awesome. You gave me all kinds of ideas. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Oh, it was for the Scrapathon. That's what it was. During the crop, you gave me ideas for Scrapathon. That was awesome. During the crop. Okay. There's that. We almost used up everything. How many do you have with only the folders? I forgot to count. How many do I have? How many do you have with only the folders? Oh, flowers. How many do you have with only the flowers? Like this here, how many flowers are in here? Like how many pieces are in this kit? Is that what you mean? If so, it's 44, I think I counted. There's 44 flowers in this kit. Oh, the layouts. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. How many layouts do we have? I forgot what time we started though, but that would be a good challenge. So that's one. I didn't finish that one because I didn't think I would have enough flowers, but that's two. It's two ideas. 3, 4, 5, and then we have this one, 6. That's 6. 6 pages. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know what time we started though. Was it at 10? No, I don't think I had finished that other page at 10, did I? Because I only started making it at 20 after 9. I don't remember what time it was. Maybe it was 10. I don't remember what time it was when Laura said, "Are you going to make any other pages?" I don't know what time that was. Do you remember, Laura? The idea of your child having cancer. Oh, I know. I know. And you know, when I was diagnosed with cancer, that's the first thing I said. I said, I can just say that I'm going through this, because at the time Jess was 5. I'd rather that I'm going through this than my kid is. I think I have an easier time accepting that I have to go through this and not my child. And that's what helped me get through my cancer. Okay. We'll put one there on foam. Let's put another one here on foam. I'm excited to show Josh these. He always gets so giddy when he's, I don't want to cut them. I wonder if I should move them all up. I don't want to cut them. I'm going to cut them because that was the idea, right? Off the edge. Ah, this hurts my heart a little bit. You know what? I could keep the top and then go put them at the top. Yes, we started 2 hours and 10 minutes ago, but I don't know when I finished that first layout. I don't know what time. Does anybody know? Oh, that's cute. Now, should I try? How hard would that be? To try to match? Should I try to match? Should I try to match where these went on top? Even if it doesn't match us, it doesn't matter. I think I'm just gonna use this. Don't want to waste them. Don't want to waste them. I'm going to try and overlay them a little bit. Tracy, great minds think alike, girl. She said you could use the ones to cut up to the cut off for the top. Great minds think alike. What did Laura put? Ooh, a vertical or horizontal layout with a band of flowers up across the middle of the page. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I already had something similar in my head because I'm not completely done the layout designs for Patreon. I have a couple left to do. And while I was doing this, I'm like, oh, my Lanta. I'm going to be using these to do one of those layout designs for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. But this is what I mean by designs. I don't find that you can just rule it to, oh, well, you know, you have your L design and your diagonal design or your block design. Or I think designs are, you know, come alive, if you will, when you play. And it's like, hey, what if, oh, you know, so it's bounced off ideas and concepts. I like that so much, but I'm out of flowers. So I'll have to take some full ones. An hour and 15 minutes into the live. So it was at 9, 10, 15 then. So an hour and 10 minutes. This is what, page 6? In an hour and 20 minutes. Wow. Thanks for looking. That's pretty cool. I'm just gonna cut some of these up just to finish off here. I mean, one of them is not done. Let's be fair. One of them is not done. the concept of it is there. And I'm not done this one either, not yet. But still. Okay. I'm going to need to go definitely print some more. Let's finish with this one. Your brain is tired to translate so much. Is there some kind of app that you can use? Like you could type somewhere on the app and then you could just copy and paste? It would help, I would think, if there is something like that exists. Ooh. Okay. This time, we're going to get a 12 by 12. And we're going to cut that at 4 1/4. 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 4 1/2. And we're going to put it right across. I like it. An app to copy what? Well, let's say let's say if you spoke German, but you wanted to translate it to English, you could, type out what you want and then tell it, okay, translate it so that you don't have to, do it yourself kind of thing. If something like that doesn't exist, I'm pretty sure it must. But if it doesn't, it needs to exist. Okay, that's cool. I like it so much. Now we have a few flowers here. Before we say goodbye, how about if we try to put as many of these on there as we can? You guys good with that? Let's try to maximize. I won't have any flowers left, but that's okay. We can say that we used all of them in one morning. I'm just wondering, I think I'm just gonna cut the leaf part just because it doesn't go with this, right? With this concept. Same with this one. I'll just cut a little bit of it off just so it goes better. Bye, Tracy. Gotta take the boy to school. Have a great day, girl, you too. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're just going to finish this guy up here. We are going to finish this guy right up here. Awesome. No, I don't want to put two white ones in a row. I'm running out of different colors, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish it. I don't want to put the same flower over and over again, so, or the same colors, right? Okay, it's going pretty good though. I can probably put this one down here to go around that curve. Oh, just a green one. I didn't put that one there. I find this kind of thing goes pretty fast too, right? Because I have that line. Not sure how accurate they are. I know. I know the Facebook one is not very good. The Facebook one is not very good. My mom will write something in French and it'll translate it in English. I'm like, what in the world was she saying? I have no idea. And then I put it back to French and I'm like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. It makes sense. So close. How many sheets had I cut out for these 4? That's a good question. But I don't know if I can answer it. I think, because he's the one that did it, not me. There was at least 3 or 4. At least. He did one in A4. But I don't know where that one is. He might have kept it because he was sticking flowers everywhere yesterday. He was sticking flowers everywhere yesterday. He stuck a couple on my silhouette. He's only sticking 1 per new collections that we're doing. So the first one was one of the bees. And then the second one, I think, was the rose. He cut up the rose. Okay, I think I want to put this one here. Just like that. And this is white, so maybe I can put it like there. And man, we've used them all. We've used them all. I'll have to print some out. How about if we do this? Ooh, I like that. Instead of throwing these out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. That's what I meant, that you could take those. But maybe after the doilies, I can ask him to do a full sheet of leaves, and because I think that would be awesome. Wow. I like that. Okay. I want a few more flowers. And then we can stick some of those in there too. Right? Oh my goodness. I love this. Let's stick these down so they don't go flying away. So they don't go flying away. Okay, we need 2 more flowers. 2 or 3 more flowers. Let's go for the big ones. You guys mind if I as I look up, as I take this, I see T saying, "Fussy cat." I'm there, T. I'm there. At first I was like, oh, do I really want to? And then I'm like, I don't want to leave it. I'm getting lazy. Getting lazy. This is pretty cool. Oh, yes. Look how much that one is taking. You think this page is your favorite? I like it too. Okay. Let's be real. I don't want to cut any more than I have to. So let's do this big one here. Let's put that right there. I don't know if you can do that, Deb. I'm not that technically inclined, I guess, or savvy. They all come on one sheet, yeah. See, that's in Silhouette, you can change it. Cool. I know that's why we gave you the black outline, right? The black outline of each flower is so you can change that. You probably have to ungroup, and then you could move some to the side, probably copy paste, right? I'm sure you could do stuff like that. I just haven't played with Silhouette very much, but I know you can do stuff like that. Definitely. But that's why we also gave you the black outline, so you can change, or the black, whatever it's called. So you can change the thickness of around your whole thing and that kind of stuff to make them even more versatile for people that have machines, right? And we have the oldest Silhouette that there is. We have the oldest Silhouette that there is. I have the first, like version number 1 or whatever. Okay. Let's put a few more leaves here, maybe. Just like that. And I have my, well, obviously I have my computer up here because I'm streaming. But I think before I go downstairs, I think I'm going to print some more. And I'm going to be doing some more of these files of the springtime flowers. I'm going to be cutting them up and up and up and up. Okay. Let's see. Oh, maybe down here. There's nothing green down here. So let's do that. That is going to be one of our things, one of our, I guess, options for Patreon. I don't know how involved we're going to get, but I was working on, you know how you guys choose what we work on? Well, I think it was Was I working on July yesterday? Did I put up a poll yesterday? I put up a poll for July, and I made up the ones for August. So in a couple of weeks, I'm pretty sure that the one for August is silhouette. One of the options. Martha says, I still have the oldest one also. It's loud, but I take it to crops because it's smaller. Yeah, I might get the newer one. Not the one that cuts through foam, like the $700 one. I don't want to invest that much into it. But I might get, I don't know, what is it? The 4? Silhouette 4? We'll see. Not right now. Yes, you still have the PNG, so just like I just did, you can cut them apart. And he made them pretty simple so that it's not as, difficult. Is it the same program for the silhouette, the newer version and the older version? I believe so, because like I've updated my silhouette, so that's fine. Well, thank you, Cindy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? You have silhouette 3 and it's loud too. I mean, that's my brother's scan and cut is super loud. The reason I like the scan and cut is I can stamp an image and I can get it to cut it for me. But anything like this, where there's a lot of stuff on a page, I'm like, every time I want to cut it, I have to like tell the printer what to do. No. Or the cutter. Nope, nope, nope. I think I'm just going to put one little thing there. This is perfect. When you click on it, it opens up in your silhouette. You file, you print, and I mean, you have to play with your settings, right? Like your pressure, is your blade an older blade, a newer blade? Who knows? But, and I have 110 pound. Did I hear a doggy? Yeah, that was Diesel. Diesel is moving away, so he came for a visit. That's probably the last time we'll see Diesel. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying now. So he came up to say hi. He came up to say hi. Okay. I think I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Oh, I really like this. Silhouette 4 is whisper quiet. Well, and that's the thing, like, I think, because physical products are coming soon too, right? because the reason we didn't want to do it before is to ship an 8.5. Diesel is Taylor's dog, yes, and Taylor is moving away, so Diesel is moving away. So 8.5 by 11 to ship in the mail is really expensive, but now that we're cutting them out, we'll be able to do die cut packs. So that's what I'm working on right now for a bit now. I was working on the background of what it would look like, you know, like our design in the back where we're putting all our die cuts. Because I know a lot of people don't have a printer, don't have a silhouette. We want to make it so that we ship it into letter, like a letter envelope, so it's cheaper on shipping. And I think we're going to start doing our flares too, because I got everything to make the flares, and then I broke my wrist. I had bought it years ago, kind of didn't do it. Then I was going to do it again, and then I broke my wrist. So now I can't do it long periods of time, but like I told them, I said, we can make it so that we only put a certain amount, and I just make them when they sell and not make a whole bunch ahead of time. Do you know what I mean? But it put a quantity there, and once they're sold out, we're not putting any more up until I fulfill the orders in a really, you know, that I can do them in a day kind of thing. So that's what we've been doing. We've been doing all that work in our head, like how can we do this? And at first we were like, okay, well, we'll just, like, let's say the mushrooms, we'll bundle up mushroom 1 and 2, the different sizes. And then he was like, okay, but that means you have to print 60 sheets and cut them out. Like, that's a lot. So that's why we come up with, we're just going to put so much up for sale, and then I'll just, you know, figure out how many we're putting in the die cut packs. So that's coming up real soon. Real soon, real soon, real soon. That's what we have been working on. I know it feels like we haven't been around, but some things take a lot of time. With, you know, that you don't see it. Nothing is seen for a while, right? I'm going to put that. I love doing little X's like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's review. Let's review. Let's see all the pages. Where are they? And then we'll call it good for today. This was a good day. This was a good day. We got so much done. That is so cool. I got to be careful because those are enamel dots that are still wet. So this is the first one we did. We did a regular layout. We used some of our new flowers and we added some mushrooms in there. I didn't add a mushroom in there. I probably could cut like a little pink mushroom and put it in there too. So that was layout number 1. Then we started playing with these die cuts, our new die cuts, and we did this one first. I don't remember what order we did them in though. We did this one first. Love that. Love, love, love that. Then I think we did this one second. And all of these, the ideas built up on one another, right? Started with something, and then we build up from there. So this was idea number 2. And from this, remember I put the flowers on the edge. And then I was like, ooh, let's do that layout. And I like that. And then I said, oh, let's just do all the way around. Or someone said do all the way around. And then I just kind of did this. And then someone said, oh, like nice and tight. So then this one came about. All the nice and tight. And then T, I remember this one. T said, oh, off the edge. Off the edge. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we still at 6? 5, 6. We did 6, peeps. I love it. I love it so much. Yay. This feels like a productive day. Love it. Oh, I agree with Laura. This is probably my favorite. I love them all, but that's probably my favorite. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's cool. So what's next Thursday? Next Thursday's the 18th. So we're going to do it again on the 18th at 9 o'clock. I think we'll keep it at 9. We might do 1 o'clock. What do you guys think? 1 o'clock? One o'clock is good. I'm just looking at the calendar. On the 24th, I have a live with my gold patrons. On the 25th, we'll probably just do an hour on the 25th on YouTube, because then we have our live, our virtual crop on the 26th, 27th, and 28th. It's all good. 7 in total completed. That's crazy. But awesome. Okay, I'm going to go have lunch. I'm kind of hungry. Dave had made me breakfast before we started. I had a French toast, and that's probably why I had all that energy this morning, because I ate. You're home, it's a holiday in Belgium? Well, have a great day. Have a nice day off. You have an appointment next week, you'll be able to watch the reruns. Like I'm a TV show. You can watch the reruns. You can watch the recording. Yes, 1 week from today. One week from today, we're going to pick it back up. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch, but I'm going to go have lunch and maybe a walk because it's nice out. Stretch out those muscles, right? So we can do more scrapbooking. All right, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and share. We worked up an appetite. All right. We will let you go and we'll talk to you later. Bye. Thanks for joining me.